Hiya, and welcome to this Draw My Life video by me. I was born Mark David Mitchell on the 6th of March 1996 in Aberdeen, Scotland. There's one funny thing about that though. When I was born, I was dead for about 2 minutes before being revived, luckily. I don't really remember too much about Aberdeen, so I'm just going to fast forward 6 months to when we moved down to England. We moved to Wickford in Essex, and again, I actually don't remember too much about it. I was still too young. We went to France once for a holiday, and my dad took me to see a football game. It was Watford against some team that played in blue. I don't remember who it was. So yeah, not much else to say. So let's just fast forward again to 2006. My dad got a job in the Middle East, so we moved to Oman in 2001. He worked for PDO, the Petroleum Development Oman, and it was a pretty good job. We lived on PDO residence for that reason. I enrolled at BSM, the British School of Muscat, and took up judo down at the local club. I eventually reached green belt, which is roughly halfway through, so it's pretty decent, and I loved it. I spent a lot of the time over the weekends down at the local boat club, whilst my mum and dad, they played golf at the golf club. It was pretty nice down there. Not the kind of boat club you're probably thinking about, but it was still nice. Over the weekends, we'd sometimes drive up to Dubai. It was about a 6-hour road trip. We stayed at the Emirates Towers and went down to Jumeirah Beach Club every now and then, which was ace. Really fancy place, that. Oman was where I broke my first bone. It was my face. Me and my friend, we had a tree house in the coals that we lived in, and we used to swing from it down onto the pavement, and my hand just slipped, and for some reason I decided to break my face instead of my arm, and we went back in 2009 and there was actually still a dent where my head landed, so yeah. We'd also sometimes go out for a ride on our good friend's boat, just out into the local beaches. There was one time I was swimming and came across a shoal of huge purple jellyfish, scared the crap out of me. Which is one thing I used to do at the boat club. I used to collect jellyfish on my bodyboard until one stung me, and never did it again. Down at the boat club there was a foosball table, which I absolutely loved to play. I spent so much time on the foosball table, eliminating oncomers. But yeah. 2006 we moved to Doha in Qatar, that's on the Middle East, and for the first 2 weeks we were there, we stayed at the Ritz Doha, which is a 4.5-star place, really fancy. That was before moving into the first place we lived there in called Flowers Plaza. Had 8 houses, really small. I enrolled at Doha College, and it was actually alright. It was quite good. Best thing I remember from there was being selected to go to the BSME Games, which is an international schools event. In year 5, just swimming and football, but in year 6, I pretty much played everything. It was quite nice. We got drawn against my old school BSM in the group stage, and I scored the only goal in the game we played against them to prevent them from qualifying, so it was a sweet victory. We finished 6th overall, which was pretty good. It was out of 18, so yeah. Going into year 7, there was an influx of people from another school, and that was when things took a turn. I started to feel really alone, got bullied quite bad, and I really started seeing home as an escape from school. By this time we'd moved, and I had 2 really awesome friends who lived in the same compound, Dan and Matt. Matt being replaced by Matt 2.0 at one point because he moved away, but they were both awesome. Later on in year 9, I got a chance to visit my sister at boarding school in Scotland, so I went over and stayed overnight in one of the houses, and it was just awesome. I loved it. I decided to go there the next year. Gordonston's a boarding school in the north of Scotland, just outside Elgin, and I started there in year 10. Was really homesick at first, however after about a week I started feeling a bit better, and I really loved it. I had so many awesome experiences there. I sailed the school's yacht to the Arctic on a 21-day voyage from Scotland. We saw polar bears, dolphins, whales, walrus. And we visited an abandoned Soviet mining town, saw whaling station, went to 80 degrees north. It was just awesome, such a great experience. Not a huge sailor, but it was still great. We went on expeditions, both with housemates and people from my year, over such places as the Cairngorms into wide reaches of Scotland. I took up football and squash while I was there. I eventually joined the school's first 11 football team, and I did so many other things I never thought I would do: climbing, orienteering, rowing, water polo, just you name it. I probably did it at Gornston. It was just so many different things. It was amazing. After over 4 years, I sailed to the Arctic, went to Munich on football tour, no booze, promise. Just so many great experiences. Chapel, drama, I was house captain, my last term, our Leavers Ball, the media Oscars, the socials the school ran, friends in general, media, and we did drama trips, drama performances, and service, and I just cannot begin to describe how much I loved Gornston. It was just phenomenal. But now I'm back where it all began, Aberdeen, and doing media RGU, my first ever job at Sports Direct, and I'm just ready for the next chapter to throw whatever it has at me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.
Cheers, Lee. Give us some good news then, Lee.
I'm sorry, mate, I can't help you.
What do you mean you can't help me? You promised today.
I know, I'm sorry, I promised, but you're just going to have to wait for it. There's nothing on the horizon.
You're fucking kidding me. I'm giving fucking shakes here, mate.
Nothing I can do, I'm sorry.
Just get me a little bit for now.
We're not talking about nipping to the corner shop for something. This is human flesh we're talking about.
Yeah.
You'll just have to wait, man. I'll make you a cup of tea, that's all I can do.
Fuck it, I can't wait anymore. Hello, mate. You couldn't help me, could you? Please, my car's broken down. I'm just outside here. I've got a few tools, but I've got to get my wife to the hospital and I'm desperate. You know, I'm just not mechanical minded. I just want any chance of a bit of help.
Yeah, not a problem. I'll just grab my coat and hat and I'll be out with you.
Fantastic, mate. Okay.
See you in a sec.
See you in a minute. Shit. I covered. Oh, God, no. Where's he gone?
It was me!
What the hell's going on here?
You did this to me!
No. I didn't want it to happen. You're dead. You are dead. What's going on? Come out here.